Over the years, I have collected a lot of the different Hasbro lineup of their replica props, everything from the Star Wars to primarily a lot of their Marvel collections of replica props. And I'm really happy to see that they have released a brand new prop that I'm going to be unboxing and giving a review of in today's video. This is their brand new Doctor Doom mask. Now, obviously, a lot of these I could just run off in 3D print, but for a lot of you out there, you might not have a 3D printer, or for the price point, you might be willing to pick up one of these for yourself. And that's the best part about these replica props, is that they're fairly good quality and they typically range around $100, which is where this new Doctor Doom mask sits, coming in at exactly $100 over on Amazon. And what I'm really liking about it is that it also includes a cowl that we'll be taking a look at, as well as a stand for the helmet so that you can have this all on display. I also really like that they're starting to branch out away from the core Marvel universe, or cinematic universe, I should say, and are now focusing in on the comic book lineup. And I think this is a perfect timing for the release of this Doctor Doom mask, with the release of the Fantastic Four movie later this week, which I'm also very excited to see. But let's check out the quality of this. The packaging is always top notch when it comes to these. Everything is fairly secured in place, regardless if you're getting one of those Captain America shields or some of these other replica helmets here. Now, this one, I don't believe has any electronics on it. A lot of them, like the Infinity Gauntlet, or even the Iron Man helmet, or even I think the Mandalorian helmet, have some component of electronics, whether it's lighting or voice activation, that sort of thing. This is just a straight up helmet, as far as I'm aware of. And what's nice about that is I think this is the second time that they've done this, where they've included, for these non-electronic versions of helmets, stands for them. And I'm hoping this is sort of the new normal for them moving forward. And the stand basically is comprised of a base, and I believe just some of these other components that slot into place here. There's little notches where everything aligns, and then the actual helmet or mask is gonna sit up top on this piece up here. We also have a Doctor Doom crest on the front of this, which sort of differentiates this a bit from the Magneto stand that they've previously produced. So inside the baggie is our little fabric cowl. Oh my gosh. This is, it's very interesting material. It kind of feels like a windbreaker, less fabric-y than, I don't know. This will be interesting to see how this looks once it's on there. And you'll see here that there's a little bit of a elastic band. It's gotta sit. Yeah, okay, so this has got to be, the elastic band is where the opening goes that you can wear around your neck, and then the opening is where your head's gonna go. And it also has the little nub there, sort of reminiscent of a Deadpool mask on the back. And now for the obvious star of the show here is the actual Doctor Doom mask itself. This is, it's not quite as glossy metallic as the Mandalorian helmet, but it does still have a bit of that iron Doctor Doom look that it was going for. There is also some nice weathering that's included in here. So it's not just pure painted on. It looks like they've gone over and sort of dry brushed on, or done a wet pass through of some darker inks or dirty look there, just to grime this up a bit. And yeah, just a lot of nice details in here where you can actually see through the mouth opening. But the overall design of this helmet is honestly really good. This is one of the better Doctor Doom looking masks that I've seen out there, even compared to some of the 3D files that are out there. Some of them are just kind of not that great looking when it comes to the designs, or just kind of look wonky, or maybe it's the old school comic version of this. But this helmet looks pretty good. Let's see how this actually, oh my goodness, there is no way this is gonna fit on my head. Hold on. There is internal straps so that you can actually wear it on your head on the inside here, that you can adjust the back of this. I've got a fairly large head. I've got about a 23.5 inch circumference of a head. So I'm just gonna, there we go. I had to completely undo all of the straps and it fits my head. Actually, this is a really solid fit for a 23 to 24 inch around head. If you've got an even larger noggin than mine, you're probably gonna struggle with getting this on your head. But this looks really good. And I thought it was gonna end up being one of these two-piece helmets, but I'm kind of happy to see that it's all one piece, that it's not the back isn't removable or anything like that. On the inside, I also like that they added a soft rubber material so that when you're actually wearing this and it's pressed up against your face, it's a little bit more comfortable to wear. Also, this is very light in terms of just, you know, how much it weighs compared to some of the other helmets. So this would be a fantastic cosplay helmet option for a lot of people out there that are looking to do their own Doctor Doom costume. They've also managed to capture a lot of little accents and details. Look at all the little leafing and vines that are in there that you don't typically see a lot of those details in some of the other helmets. You just typically see these kind of rivet bolt looking things that are typically on the side of his face. Just for comparison, here is an older Doctor Doom mask. This was actually a resin 3D print that broke while it was printing, and I turned it into this mask. And unfortunately, it's fallen over the years of having it on display and shattered in a few parts where it used to have some electronic components that I had sticking out there. But you can just sort of tell the difference in the material and finish of this versus how the Hasbro version looks, which I think looks pretty dang good. Now, obviously, we need to test wearing this with the cowl. I'm gonna put this on first. Actually, this isn't too bad. Hopefully the microphone's not catching too much of this. And then we can put the hood over it like so. Actually, that looks pretty good. Like, this honestly is pretty good looking from what I can tell on the monitor there with this little windbreaker-like material. All right, this might be my only negative about this piece is that it does, with the hood, when you're not wearing it and just having it on a display, it seems like it maybe is too large for the stand. Like, the stand needs to be a little bit taller to better utilize the hood opening, or maybe I can just figure out a way to cinch this all in place to make it a bit tighter. But yeah, and then that is just kind of comically funny in the back there. I just realized there is a clip on the inside of the hood that clips into the very top of the helmet here so that it'll help secure the hood in place so that it's not falling off. So if you want to put it on display, that's probably the way to go about it. And then if you just want to release it, there you can push on the little clip from the inside and then you can pop it right out. That actually is pretty cool looking for a prop that it comes with this. Obviously you could mod this and make your own version of a hood, but for a quick display piece that you might want to have on display behind you or in a desk or in an office somewhere, this is a really fun, affordable option. Again, this is $100 over on Amazon. You can probably find it on Hasbro Pulse. It's gonna be available on Target and Walmart's websites as well. I'll have links to these down below if you're interested in picking up one of them for yourself. But yeah, I honestly, for the price point, this is a fantastic option for anybody out there that's looking for a cool Doctor Doom mask. Could you 3D print one of these for yourself and finish it and go through all that process? Sure, but again, for $100, this is a really good deal and it's a decent looking prop. If anything, I might look at griming this up a bit more or adding a little bit more of a metallic paint finish to it just to help make it pop a little bit more. But let me know what you think in the comments down below about this Doctor Doom helmet from Hasbro Pulse. Again, links down below if you're interested in it. I also want to say a big thank you to all my patrons and supporters for your continued support of me making goofy videos like this one right here. Hey, thanks so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.